Hello, my name is Austin Ellis. I'm here today to do your project, Mr. Smith's, and you better be looking forward to it because I have my fancy shirt, my fancy headphones, and my not so fancy laptop that will surprise you in the video. So stick around, look forward to it. Okay, let's do this thing. So what we're gonna first do is gonna go to the Georgia State website and iCollege, and we're gonna go to multimedia data, because this is going to be where all the information that we're going to need for this project is going to be located at. So you're going to download it and then you're going to open it. That's the second key step right there. So you're going to open it. So finally we get to the screen, and now we're going to actually be doing the most daring option of all. We're going to be doing part 5, which is the decoder ring. So you click on that, and of course you're going to have to enable the editing, because we are going to be editing this entire document. So what you do is you click record macro, and then you're going to give it a list of instructions. And so what you're going to do, or I want to shift all the information from cells C3 to H9, and you're going to want to move them to C13, H20, or H19. And so what you're going to do is give this a name. I'm going to say this is going to be called copy data. And then you're going to want to assign a short key to that, which basically means that when you click this, when you assign this specific key or set of keys, it's going to do this description of the macro and the program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do shift, and then I'm going to do let's say I, and this just clarifies to where that doesn't interfere with other shortcuts that are already listed in Microsoft. Then I'm going to give a description. I'm going to say copy data from table 1 to 2. So you click OK. And so what you're going to do is you want to start from cell 3 to H9. So highlight everything. And then you want to copy. Right click and then just go to copy. And then go to C13. And then since you're copying this entire data table from where it starts from the 6x6, so you want to do the same thing over here. And so you go to C13, and then you want to paste those values. So you go to right click and then just paste, because it's already going to paste all the values from the 6x6 box. Go back to developer tab and then stop recording. So that is the first macro for part A. And then for part B, what you want to do is you want to shift all those values over 1, have the top row back down to the bottom, move it over, vice versa, and just repeat that all the way until the very last value. You want to move that value all the way back to the beginning. So you go back to Microsoft, you want to go back to the developer tab and click record macro, and then let's call this shift values, and then let's do control shift U, because U are special, and then shift values from a set command. I can't spell. Click OK. And then so this is what I figured out. So what you want to do is you want to move all the values to the right. So you take everything, and then since you don't want to copy and paste it because you don't want to have the same values repeated and have them in the way, you want to cut and then move over. Since you're cutting and pasting the same thing 6x6 block, you want to move over 1 and click right click and then click, you want to paste those values. And so you effectively moved everything over 1. And then since you want to move everything down 1 row before the very last value, you want to highlight everything again and then cut, go down 1 row to the initial row that we started in. You want to paste those values, and then since you want to move this last value all the way back to the top, you right click, cut again, and then go back to the very beginning and then paste that value. And then since you effectively moved everything over 1, have the value back up to the top, you want to go back to the developer tab and then stop recording. And then so if you can remember that macro, let's see, let's start over. And then if you want to activate your macro at the moment, you do Control Shift and whatever key you assigned it as. And I did U, because remember, you are special. And then you effectively created that macro. And then for part C, what it wants us to do is you want to run that macro 3 times, and then to show that the value is shifted accordingly. And so you just do that again 2 more times. Control Shift U, and there you go. That's part C. Also, guys, do not forget to change the name of the document, and you also want to change the authority figure, the author of the document, to your name, not Kurt Schmitz, which is you, our supreme leader. And that is macros for you, buddy.